Hello, we're back at Pure Portugal again, and today we're going to be talking to Ishbel about some of the wonderful courses that you do at Quinta Cobral. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You do all sorts of different courses in loads of fabulous things that I want to do, from soap making to all sorts of amazing stuff. So I thought today we'd just have a quick chat to you about kind of what you've been up to and any up and coming courses that you might have. And how we can help some people get back to living a little bit more of a simple life by learning some of your amazing skills, which would be great to share.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah, you said my name's Ishbel, and I'm from Quinta de Cobral, which is in central Portugal, very near Oliveira do Hospital. We're in Lagos, which is a lovely little village. We bought our farm, which was completely ruined 18 years ago now, this month.
Wow.
18 years ago in 3 days' time.
Oh, happy birthday.
And then we spent 12 years renovating because we couldn't afford to do it in one go. So luckily, my partner, Richard, is a builder, so that helped hugely. And we lived in Devon, in the southwest of England. So we used to come over usually twice a year and just work, go back, earn money, save money, come back and dump it all into our house in Portugal. I think all our family and everybody who knew us thought we were completely crazy. And then permanently moved here 7 years ago. So we've been living here full time for 7 years. And it's great. Yeah. And I always knew that I wanted to teach. I was a professional soap maker in the UK. I ran a business making soap and selling soap, mainly to wholesale customers, shops and internet sellers. But when we came over here, I was hoping that the business would transfer to Portugal. Unfortunately, those who live here know Portugal has some very strange regulations, and they're usually an awful lot more complicated than anything you know anywhere else in the world, probably. And although the business complied with all the EU regulations and we were fully ticketed for everything, it wasn't good enough for Portugal. We had to get a Portuguese manufacturing license. And then they wouldn't let us make soap in my studio. It had to be in an industrial unit, which would have cost us loads of money. And so basically I gave the business up. And I was already teaching in the UK, have been teaching for a long time in a really super craft centre in Devon. And I just thought, do you know what? That's the way to go. I've always taught, and I love teaching, and it's just as fun to teach as it is to make. So teach other people to make their own. So I do courses in natural soap making, both solid soap bars and liquid soap. And I also teach stained glass, which I did at college, and I've always loved stained glass.
Amazing.
Teach that. Making your own window in a day, which is
quite lovely,
but it can be done.
Wow, I want to do that for sure.
Yeah, it's great. And then I just recently last year introduced some metalwork courses, doing pewter embossing and that kind of thing. This year I've got some new courses making jewelry, using glass and found objects and things. So that'll be quite a fun one. And then I decided last year that I'd really like to share my studio. I have a beautiful studio here, which was created, it's the studio of my dreams. I've always wanted one like that. And finally, at nearly 60 years old, I've got it.
Yay!
It's absolutely gorgeous. And I would really love to share it with other people, other artists and craft people who perhaps don't have a good space for teaching. This studio is specifically designed to host classes. So I can take up to 8 people, depending on what the course is and how much space is needed and that sort of thing. So, I would like to share it with other tutors.
Right. Yeah.
So if there is anybody out there watching this that has a particular skill and a passion, please get in touch with me. I would love to talk more. I'm so excited because although all the courses that we had booked here up until May were cancelled because of COVID-19, I am now relaunching a new set of dates for autumn and winter. So I start teaching here again in mid-September. So up through December. And I have 2 fantastic new tutors. So it's really exciting. I have a lovely friend called Betty Doherty, who actually started her interest in natural body products through coming and doing my my soap making course.
Oh, how lovely.
So she came on my first ever course and really got blown away by it, and went off, and she makes her own beautiful soaps, but she also got very interested in making and creating other body products, so things like face moisturizers, body butters, lip balms, that kind of thing, all totally natural, beautifully packaged, again in no plastics or anything. So we can really offer you now, between the two of us, you come on our courses and you will be able to get rid of basically all of the single-use plastics that you buy. So all your cleaning products you can make using my soap, the liquid soap, and Betty can help with all the beauty products as well. So you know, it really is, they kind of work very well together. So sadly, we only had one course that Betty taught here in April, well, just before February, and then we were due to do another one in April. That we had to close everything. So I'm really pleased that she's coming back. So that'll be a really good one. She's doing a new one on natural health as well. So this is making all your own herbal tinctures that you then grow the herbs, dry the herbs, make your tinctures, make your you know, hair care, body care, that kind of thing. So that's going to be really fun. And then just before Christmas, she's going to come and do a Christmas special to make gifts, natural gifts, to give as Christmas presents. And she's going to be doing a whole load. She's actually, her background is in graphic design. So she's super good at her packaging, and her ideas for that kind of thing are absolutely amazing. So she'll not only teach you to make the products, but then also how to beautifully wrap them all naturally.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that one. And then our second new tutor, Nicola Orpen, she's called. She lives over towards Benfeta. She's coming to teach textiles. So I'm also super excited about that. We're starting off with a batik course. So she's going to come and do make your own batik here. Then we're going to do Nuno felt making, which I'm very excited about, and make lovely felt scarves for winter. And she's also doing a Christmas special on making your own matching wrapping paper and card, which I think will be cards, which I think will be really good as well. So if you want to find out more about the courses, either you know, we can
I'll pop up your website now quickly.
Pure Portugal. Yeah, or go to the website and click on the courses link on the website at the top of the page, and it will give you all the information. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a booking form and you can book. And I take a 50% deposit up front to secure your place, and then the rest is payable in cash when you come. And all my courses are a day long, usually start about 9:30 and go until about 4. You get a really lovely vegetarian lunch, a nice light lunch, refreshments, all your course notes, and that's all included in the fee for the course. So it's a sort of really all-encompassing. So yeah, it's really exciting.
And I think it will be really interesting to people who are moving over or who are already there, because you know, the half of the drive behind this sort of change of lifestyle is to get rid of all of the junk that isn't needed, including the stuff we put in our body and on our skin, you know. So to actually enable yourself to get away from that consumerist sort of side of life, where you are really reliant on money all the time to be buying these products, is so empowering, isn't it? Because it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Once you know how to do it, it can be so easily done and replicated. That's the amazing thing that I don't think many people realize.
It's more than that, because the products that we make, for example, in my liquid soap making course, so I teach you to make a base liquid soap, which is then can be diluted and used for thousands of different products. And I teach you on the course to make 8. So you make the soap and make 8 products. So including things as bizarre as floor cleaner, we make our own toothpaste, all made using this natural liquid soap. So if you start to add up those things that you can use it for, I have a customer the other day, she sent me an email and she said, I can't tell you how that learning to make your liquid soap has changed my life. I never, ever buy anything anymore.
Wow.
She just everything. Absolutely.
Well, why would you need to? You don't need to, do you? Once you know that. Yeah,
dishwasher, for the washing machine, for cleaning your floors, cleaning your surfaces, cleaning yourself. It's just everything is and it's just one main product that you're using to make it. And that
removing all of these horrible, crappy chemicals and the plastic and the packaging, and you know, there's so many levels to it that it makes it makes life easier from all angles anyway. By actually just by having that empowered knowledge of knowing how to do it. But a fraction of the cost. That's the other thing. It really is. A fraction
of the cost. If you make your own liquid soap, which you then turn into all of these products, you are paying less than 5% of what you would be paying if you went to the supermarket or the shops and just picked up your toilet cleaner or your whatever it is. It is so economical.
And it's a better product at the end of it. It's a nicer thing to use. You don't have to worry about the grabbing it by accident and things like that, you know?
Yeah, it works better and it's biodegradable. So particularly here in Portugal, if you're renovating, a lot of people have things like septic tanks and stuff, and you don't want to be putting that stuff in your septic tanks. So this is totally biodegradable, totally natural. And if you didn't even have a septic tank, you can pour it out onto the land. It's not going to do any damage. They're all great.
They're
lovely. Good fun as well. We have a really good fun, and it's a great way to meet new people too, because sometimes I think, certainly myself and Rick, when we first came here, you are so focused on your project and what you're doing and trying to learn the language and trying to find where to buy certain things, and it's a full-on job that you kind of lose touch sometimes with people and just doing something for fun and for yourself.
You're so right. Absolutely.
And you get isolated. I mean, we live on an isolated Quinta. Our driveway is 900 meters long from the road down to us. There's no one else lives down here, so no one passes by. You know, if people come, they come because they're coming to visit. And you know, sometimes I love teaching because I get 8 people coming into my studio. Most of them I've never met before. And, you know, I say in my little strap line, you know, arrive as strangers and leave as friends. And it really is true. We have lots of people who have met during the courses and have stayed in touch and, you know, helped each other out. And I think
you're going to meet like-minded people, aren't you? I mean, it's just the loveliest way. I mean, I did a few various different group courses and things like that when I first moved to Portugal, and felt quite lonely at times, actually, you know, because there were lovely friends around, but sometimes people are just busy. That's the way life is.
So busy doing their own project, doing their own thing, you know, and I mean, so to find that little bit of time to take a day out and go and do something, have fun and meet some new people. And, you know, there are some lovely, lovely people out there, really. Great.
And you learn an amazing new skill at the end of it as well. I mean, it's, you know, it's win-win, isn't it, really? I think it's fab what you do. You just do the most beautiful courses, and we always get that. I mean, you know, for people who don't know, we've advertised Ishbel's courses on Pure Portugal for a long time now, and the reactions we get are just amazing. People are post on the group, you know, after that. I always know when you've had one, even if I don't know the date, because people will be sharing pictures on the group, and I think, oh, Ishbel's had a course again today. And there's beautiful creations, you know. It's so lovely. It's great.
One of the really sad things about soap making is when you come and do the solid soap course, you take away a kilo batch of soap, but it's in the mold, so I never get to see the finished soap.
You don't
because they take them home, they go hard over 24 hours, then they cut them, and then I'm always saying, take photos, send me photos. Put them up on Pure Portugal so everyone can see what you've made, because
I've got to say, some of them look too nice to almost want to cut. I mean, they look edible. They're just so beautiful, aren't they? They really are like a piece of art.
They are. Yeah, they really are.
Oh, it's lovely. So your courses start in September, did you say? Sorry?
In September. Yeah. The first class is the beginners soap making class in September. And then from then on, right up until 2 weeks before Christmas, we're teaching not every weekend, but certainly every other weekend. And we're trialing this time. I've never done it before. We're going to do some midweek courses, because people have said to me, well, why do you always do it on a Saturday? And I'm sort of thinking, well, because I know some people work and things. So I'm trying to do a mixture. So some of the courses are now going to be on Wednesdays during the day as well. So we'll see how it goes. It's all trial and error, you know. But again, if anybody out there does have a skill or a passion or something that they would like to share, get in touch with me, and we can have a chat about it, because I am always looking for new ideas and new things.
Yeah, well, that's a great idea. And as you say, you know, when you can help people who can teach an amazing skill as well, you know, a big issue, I think, when you move to Portugal, you might have some amazing talent that you could teach people, but not everybody has a base ready. You know, you don't have that venue to be able to do it in. So to have your amazing venue to do it in is just an absolute bonus, isn't it?
The marketing side of it as well. So I've been promoting my courses and advertising my courses and building the brand and building my name, so people know Quinta de Cobral means good quality courses.
Exactly.
And that's taken me 4 years. And so if you have to start from scratch, that's quite tricky. Whereas I can help by supporting an artist who's got a great skill but doesn't have the space or doesn't have the wherewithal to the internet marketing, and because I do Instagram as well as Facebook and everything, so it's all it all kind of adds to the package, and they'll get paid a good wage and go away having had a great fun day, and met some great people.
Sounds like the perfect combination. And there's some amazingly talented people in Portugal who I'm sure can bring, even, you know, if we can help to get those skills out to people, then all the better for it, isn't it? You know, it's all about sharing that knowledge. It's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I'm also happy to talk about perhaps a course that went over a certain period of time. So say somebody wanted to do a course, but it's not suitable for just a day. We can talk about making it, you know, over a 2-week or a 3-week period where people come once a week, something like that. You know, I'd be really happy to entertain any of those kinds of ideas. We just need to chat about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking for, like, for example, mosaic. I'd love to have a mosaic artist come and work with me. I would also love to do papier-mâché, that kind of thing. I mean, I can do that. I can teach it, but it's nice to have other people with different ideas, you know, thing. So yeah, and other fabric courses as well, sewing, for instance, you know, where people bring their machine, and we could do quilting, or we could do, you know, patchworks, all sorts of different things. So yeah, there's
so many things, aren't there? There's so many things when it comes to just being that bit more self-sufficient. So if anyone has any ideas, I mean, obviously this video will go onto YouTube, and it will also go onto our Facebook group. So if anyone has any ideas and you want to share them, then by all means stick them on comments, and I can make sure that Ishbel sees them, and maybe we can help to bring some more courses as well. It'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, really good.
I'll also make a blog as well. We haven't got the latest one up with your latest courses on. We've got, obviously, people can go over to your website on the link here, but I'll put a blog attached to this video, and I'll also put it onto the Pure Portugal blog, so that people can just see a list of dates, and then they can click straight through to each course to book, so they can, you know, if they want to refer back to that, they can. So we'll make sure that people can see.
Yeah, that's good. That's lovely. Thank you, Claire. That's really nice.
Oh, not at all. It's a pleasure. You just do amazing things.
If anybody wants to know more, they can just contact me via the website and ask the questions.
Sure.
I'm very happy to answer anything.
Lovely. Well, look, Ishbel, thank you so much for your time today. And we will, I mean, we've already chatted about it before we made this recording. We will definitely be speaking to you again, because I think there's 1,000,001 things we could talk to you about. You're an absolute wealth of knowledge. So we'll definitely have you back, and I'm sure people will be demanding it anyway.
Right.
But yeah, thank you ever so much. I'm really grateful.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been great. And also thanks to Pure Portugal, because you know, although we didn't buy our place off you, we have used you mercilessly for our marketing and our branding and everything. So
it's our pleasure.
You're a great partnership. It's a very good partnership. I encourage anyone to use Pure Portugal.
Oh, thank you. That really means a lot. Thanks so much. And likewise, you know, to actually have somebody who's as skilled as you and doing the beautiful things you do it's a pleasure to have. It really is. It's wonderful, because I know in line with the people who follow Pure Portugal. It's just ideal. Oh, I think we've lost you. That's my internet telling us to stop. Right, I will end us here, and I'll end us here, and yeah, as I say, anybody can pop over to the website and get in touch with Ishbel as and when they need to, and we will look forward to chatting to you again. So thank you so much, Ishbel. It's been lovely. Thanks very much.
It's been lovely. Thanks.
Bye now. Bye bye.